you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, 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 oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, eh, eh. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. Oh, oh, oh.
American. American girls and American guys, we'll always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see old glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. My daddy served in the army, where he lost his right eye, but he flew a flag out in our yard till the day that he died. He wanted my mother, my brother, my sister, and me to grow up and live happy in the land of the free. Now this nation that I love is falling under attack. A mighty sucker punch came flying in from somewhere in the back. Soon as we could see clearly through our big black eye, man, we lit up your world like the 4th of July. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list, and the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist, and the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be here when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell, and it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Monster Jam fans, we now ask that all of you please rise for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see
by the dawn's early light. What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
From Peoria, Arizona, defending Stadium Series champion, two-time World Finals champion, representing Team Monster Energy, Todd Lecter.
TV screen, I'll follow that I can get, if you know what I mean. Women to the left.
Two-time Monster Jam World Finals champion. Over 60 Stadium Freestyle Championships. Four-time Stadium Freestyle Award winner. From Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, driving son of a digger, Ryan Anderson.
Chester. This is Monster Jam.
I'll be more than just a fable. I'll be written in the stars. I will never be too afraid to bleed, giving all of me, even when it's hard. Oh, I started as an ember who was made for kerosene, and now I'm raging like a fire, burning up through everything I see. And it goes something like,
Monster Jam fans, we have made it to Monster Energy Racing. 12 of the best Monster Jam drivers are coming out here to race head-to-head against each other in a Chicago-style track. These drivers have been... This is their first time on this type of track in a while. We're going to see which of these drivers will take home the win here in racing.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line, engines pumping and thumping in time. The green light flashes.
And in our first race, we have Bryce Kenny and Mohawk Warrior going up against Kraken's Nick Pagliarillo. And your winner, Bryce Kenny, Mohawk Warrior.
But he's driving and striving and hugging the turns and thinking of someone for whom he still burns. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all alone in a time of need. Because he's racing and pacing and plotting the course. He's fighting and biting and riding on his horse. He's going the distance.
And our next race, Jurassic Attack, going up against Tom Ensign, Max Team, Paul Jensen, driving Jurassic Attack tonight. We're going to see if he can take out Tom Mentz, the 12th-time World Finals champion, or the 14th-time World Finals champion out here. And Paul Jensen making the crucial mistake, but Tom Mentz is rolling over. And your winner, oh, and Jurassic Attack going for a wild ride too. Your winner, Tom Mentz and Max D. If Paul Jensen didn't roll onto those two wheels at the last turn, he would have probably might have won that race. And in our next race, we have Brianna Mahan and Scooby-Doo going up against Matt Pagliarillo in Jester. And Brianna Mahan in the stands, your winner, Matt Pagliarillo, Jester. And in our next race, we got Adam Anderson in a Gravedigger going up against Tristan England in a Megalodon. And with the upset of the night, Tristan England in Megalodon is going to knock out Adam Anderson in Gravedigger. We are now in the semi-final round of racing, or in the quarterfinals. Round number 2 of racing here tonight in the racing competition, Monster Energy Racing. Which means that 12 turns into 8. And our first race will be Bryce Kenny and Mohawk Warrior going up against Lindsay Reed, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And they are ready to go. Bryce Kenny had her covered, but flips over in the final turn. Lindsay Reed going for a wild ride there and saving it. Lindsay Reed in Monster Mutt Dalmatian ends up with the win after having to back up into the second turn. But Bryce Kenny flips over in the final turn, giving Lindsay Reed the win, going into the semi-final round.
Every single day I feel that gold underneath. I see the locked doors, but I got the key. I'ma give you a second just to catch your breath, 'cause I can see that your heart is jumping out your chest. I know you gave it up 'cause I've already seen your best, and it's time you accepted this. Gladiator, 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 pick to fight with the gods, I'm the giant slayer.
In our next race, we got Tom Mentz in Max D going up against Mike Christensen, Vendetta. Oh my, Tom going for a wild ride and ended up into the dumpsters, but he will still take the win. Mike Christensen looking like he's having some issues heading to the tunnel to see if he can get it back out for skills. We'll see about that one. It looks like he was having some severe issues in the turns. He was braking hard. I think his steering might have been messed up. He might have been having steering issues because he had to brake so hard to counteract the steering. We're gonna see if he'll get back out for skills, or if he will be out until freestyle, or if he'll even come back for freestyle. Anyways, Tom Metz moves on to the next round. In our next race, we got Tom LeDuc and Monster Energy going up against Matt Pagliarillo, Jester. And Matt Pagliarillo is just having some suspension issues there. It looks like the truck was riding really high. Oh, and Tom LeDuc in the wall. He's still gonna move on, and Jester on the dumpsters. He's gonna pull it off and finish his race. Tom LeDuc moves on. Jester having some issues with the suspension. Truck just hiking way too much. He might have to either get that fixed for skills or just deal with it for the rest of the night. Either way, Tom LeDuc going on to the semifinals. We got one more race left in the round number 2. And in our next race, we got Tristan England and Megalon going up against Ryan Anderson. Can Tristan England take out both of the Anderson boys here tonight? Let's find out. And we're gonna cut to a replay on that race right now. Let us take a look at what we see here. And the officials have decided your winner is Ryan Anderson, moving on to the semifinals against Todd LeDuc. Monster Jam fans, welcome to the semifinals of racing. Coming up next, Tom Metz and Max D going up against Lindsay Reed in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Now, Monster Mutt Dalmatian Galaxy, Tom Metz. Lindsay Reed has lost more times to Tom Metz than Tom Metz has lost to her. In fact, I believe Tom Metz has only ever lost once to Lindsay Reed. Oh my, what a save for Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Tom Metz moving on to the next round. Lindsay Reed, as you saw last round, Lindsay Reed just got lucky into this round. She kept up a good race, but unfortunately it was not enough for Tom Metz, who slingshotted towards the final jump. taking home the win and moving on to the final round of our Monster Energy Racing competition.
Damn, it feels good to live like a king. Nothing is better than having everything. I'm coming in hot. You could be ready or not. You think that I'll ever stop? You think that I'll ever stop? I won't be sitting on top, calling out all of the shots. I want it all. Got a taste of the gold. Now that I got it, I need a little bit more. Want it all. You won't see me coming like. I want it all. Gotta feed my soul. Now that I feel it, I know I'll never let go. Want it all. And my heart starts pumping. I want it all.
And our final race in the semifinals, Todd the Duke and Monster Energy going up against Ryan Anderson. It was even into this final turn, but Todd LeDuc unfortunately just lost it, and Todd LeDuc pulling out a nice save there. Moving on to the next round, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, he's going into the finals.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise playing in the street. Gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, you big disgrace. Kicking your can all over the place, singing, we will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street. Gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face, a big disgrace.
Monster Amp fans, we have come from 12 of the best and are now at at 2 of the greatest Monster Jam drivers in the field. These drivers, we're gonna meet them right now. And from Paxton, Illinois, it's your 14-time world champion, the Monster Jam's most winningest driver, Tom Mentz, Max D. And your 5-time World Finals champion, driver, son of a digger, it's Ryan Anderson, and son of a digger. Are you fans ready for them to go racing? Are you fans ready for them to go racing? And Monster Jam fans, your racing winner, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. Get loud for your racing winner. We'll be back in just a moment with the Monster Jam Great Clip Skills Challenge.
Oh no, see you walking around like it's a funeral. Not so serious, girl, why those feet cold? We just getting started, don't you tiptoe, tiptoe. Waste time with the masterpiece, to waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling me, you should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously. Talk to me, baby. I'm going up on this, sweet, sweet baby. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. Ay, 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 ay. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Walk for me, baby. I'll be pretty, you'll be Naomi. Whoa. Let's lose our minds and go fucking crazy. Ay, 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 ay. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean. Goddamn, see you licking frosting from your own hands. Want another taste? I'm begging, yes, man. I'm tired of all this candy on the dry land, dry land. Oh, waste time with the masterpiece, to waste time with the masterpiece. You should be rolling me, you should be rolling me. You're a real life fantasy, you're a real life fantasy. But you're moving so carefully, let's start living dangerously.
And Monster Jam fans, we have made it to the Great Clip Skills Challenge. This is the criteria for the Great Clip Skills Challenge. Monster Jam fans, these are the criteria you are going to be basing your scores off of. Drivers are going to be doing all of these moves. You're going to be looking for the completion of attempts. Drivers are going to be doing donuts, stoppies, poppers, wheelies, sky wheelies, nose wheelies, and bicycles. You fans will be scoring that using the link that will be provided or the link in the description, but the link will be provided in the chat after the first run. You fans will be using that link to score the run. Monster Jam fans, who's ready for the Great Clip Skills Challenge? And that's going to be the end of the run for Kraken. Monster Jam fans, make sure you score that run now.
We get some rules to follow. That and this, these and those. No one knows. We get these pills to swallow. How they stick in your throat.
It's a 4.4. It's a 4.543 for Kraken. Unfortunately, not a high score. We'll see how long it holds. Coming up next, it's Paul Jensen in Jurassic Attack. Trying to hook for a donut, but unfortunately the truck just flips over on him. Monster Jam fans, is that enough for the lead? Score now. And it's a 2.324 for Jurassic Attack.
We get some rules to follow. That and this, these and those. No one knows. We get these pills to swallow. How they stick in your throat. Tastes like gold. Oh, what you do to me, no one knows. I realize you're mine.
Coming up next, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo. Now the body a little bit torn up from her wreck in racing. We're going to see what she can do here in the Great Clip Skills Challenge.
We got some things to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you. Pretending you got a slipper. But you're not fooling me, 'cause I can't say the way you shake and shiver. You know we got a mystery to solve. Scooby-Doo, be ready for your eyes. Don't hold back. Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have a
A nice first hit for Brianna Mahan. One more hit remains. Brian on a nice bicycle. I believe that's one of her first times ever doing a bicycle on purpose. Get loud for Brianna Mahan. Scooby-Doo and Monster fans score now.
Pressure, pressure calls my name. I think it's time that I should push it back and entertain it. I measure, measure in my brain all of the times that I've been too afraid. It's time to change it. Time is the key, but the devil just keeps on knocking. I don't wanna stand at the door, yet the forgotten know.
And the score, an 8.976, which means your new leader, Brianna Mahan, Scooby-Doo.
No, not today. Not gonna make the same mistakes. No, not today. Not gonna cave, not gonna break. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Under the pressure. Pressure, pressure calls my name. I think it's time that I should push it back and entertain it. Forever, ever like a game. Stacked up the cards against me now.
Coming up next, it's the 6-time World Finals champion, driver Gravedigger. It's Adam Anderson in Gravedigger.
On the day I was born, the nurses all gathered round, and they gazed in wide wonder at the joy they had found. The head nurse spoke up, said, "Leave this one alone." She could tell right away that I was bad to the bone.
And a nice bicycle save for Gravedigger. One more hit remains.
Bad to the bone. I broke 1,000 hearts before I met you. I break 1,000 more, baby, before I am through. I wanna be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone. I'm here to tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone. Bad to the bone.
And that's the end of the run, trying to recreate what he did in Foxborough in 2017, and in East Rutherford. He was trying to recreate that backwards roll he did into a moonwalk, but he kind of didn't backwards roll. He just kind of did a backflip onto the nose and flipped over. Unfortunately, not able to save it, but Monster Jam fans score now.
Pressure, pressure calls my name. I think it's time that I should push it back
And it's an 8.538 for Gravedigger.
I measure, measure in my brain all of the times that I've been too afraid. It's time to change it. Time is the key, but the devil just keeps on knocking. I don't wanna stand at the door, yet the forgotten know. Fear was a smile, but I'll be the last one laughing. Try to take me down, no, it ain't never gonna happen. Oh. not gonna cave, not gonna break. Under the pressure, under the pressure. Under the pressure, under the pressure. Pressure, pressure calls my name. I think it's time that I should push it back and entertain it. Forever, ever like a game. Stacked up the cards against me. Now I think my luck is changing. Time is a key, but the devil just keeps on knocking. I don't wanna stand at the door yet, the forgotten. Oh, oh. Fear was a smile, but I'll be the last one laughing. Try to take me down, no, it ain't never gonna happen. Oh, oh.
And the score for Gravedigger is an 8.538, which means your leader's still Scooby-Doo. I believe I already said that, but I don't really remember.
No, not today.
And coming up next, Bryce Kenny, Mohawk Warrior. Great clips, Mohawk Warrior. A nice little nose wheelie there for Bryce Kenny. He's got one more hair remaining. And a nice nose wheelie, riding it back onto the back two tires, and then putting it back onto the front two, and then saving it in a nice little twist there. Monster Jam fans, score now!
I ain't gonna tell no lies, I ain't gonna apologize. You can see just where I stand, you know exactly who I am. Taking everything I want, don't believe me, then just watch. Standing like the earth is mine, moving like I own this time. Can't stop me now, can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now. Ain't backing down. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do.
It's a 9.110 for Bryce Kenny and Mohawk Warrior.
Ain't afraid to bare my soul. Ain't afraid to walk on coals. Hear the thunder when I step. You know where to place your bet. I'm burning like a house on fire, cutting like a razor wire. I ain't gonna tell no lie.
Coming up next, Mike Christensen, Vendetta. And a nice little bicycle there for Mike Christensen. Vendetta having to set it down before hitting the wall. He's got one more hit remaining. Get a nice little stoppy there. Unfortunately, pulling it. Unfortunately, unable to hold it for any longer than that. Get loud for Mike Christensen. Vendetta, score now.
I ain't gonna tell no lies, I ain't gonna apologize. You can see just where I stand, you know exactly who I am. Taking everything I want, don't believe me then just watch. Standing like the earth is mine, moving like I own this time.
7.654 is the score for Vendetta.
Stop me now, can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do, won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now, ain't backing down. Can't stop me now, I'm just doing what I do, won't stop doing what I do. Ain't afraid to bare my soul, ain't afraid to walk on coals. Hear the thunder when I step, you know where to place your bet. I'm burning like a house on fire, cutting like a razor wire. I ain't gonna tell no.
And coming up next, we got Matt Pagliarillo, Jester. Now, if you remember at World Finals 22, he debuted the brand new body, but he destroyed it, so he's going to have to get a new one built. So for the meantime, he'll be running the blue body for a couple more shows before debuting that Western body yet again in regular stadium shows. And a nice save there. He gets it stuck and he did not get shut off. He just kept on pushing for. Oh my! And another great save there, just trying to go to his next hit. He's got one more hit remaining. He's gonna roll it over before he can even get to his second hit. Monster Jam fans, score now.
Tell no lies, I ain't gonna apologize. You can see just where
And it's gonna be a 7.544 for Jester.
taking everything I want, don't believe me then just watch. Standing like the earth is mine, moving like I own this time. Can't stop me now, can't stop me now. Can't stop me now, I'm just doing what I do, won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now, ain't backing down. Can't stop me now, I'm just doing what I do, won't stop doing what I do. Ain't afraid to bare my soul, ain't afraid to walk on coals.
Coming up next, Tristan England, Megalodon. Send it down there. He's got one more here remaining. Get loud for Tristan England. 2 solid moonwalks there for Megalodon. Make sure you score now.
I ain't gonna tell no lies, I ain't gonna apologize. You can see just where I stand, you know exactly who I am. Taking everything I want, don't believe me then just watch. Standing like the earth is mine, moving like I own this time. Can't stop me now, can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now. Ain't backing down. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Ain't afraid to bare my soul. Ain't afraid to walk on coals. Hear the thunder when I step. You know where to place your bet. I'm burning like a house on fire, cutting like a razor wire. I ain't gonna tell no lies, I ain't gonna apologize.
And with a 9.178, your new leader, Tristan England, Megalodon.
Can't stop me now, I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now. Ain't backing down. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do.
Who let the dogs out?
Coming up next, Lindsay Reed and Monster Mutt Dalmatian Galaxy.
Who let the dogs out? I wanna rock right now. I'm raw bass and I came to get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because I get stupid. I mean outrageous. Stay away from me if you're contagious.
And that's gonna be the end of the run for Lindsay Reed and Scoop and Brianna Mahan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. The 6.565 for Lindsay Reed, Lindsay Reed, Monster Dalmatian.
I stand, you know exactly who I am. Taking everything I want, don't believe me, then just watch. Standing like the earth is mine, moving like I own this time. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now.
Coming up next, Todd LeDuc, Monster Energy. And a nice bicycle. One more here remains for Todd LeDuc in Monster Energy.
If you know what I mean. Women to the left of me, women to the right. Ain't got no gun, ain't got no name.
Oh, unfortunately unable to hold that stoppie for any longer. Monster Jam fans, score now.
We get some rules to follow. That and this, these and those. No one knows. We get these pills to swallow. How they stick in your throat. Tastes like gold. Oh, what you do to me, no one knows. I realize you're mine.
Coming up next, it's Tom Mentz in Max D. And a maximum moonwalk for Tom Mentz. He's got one more here remaining. He gets the slap stoppie down on the front two tires. Unfortunately, not able to ride it back too much. Get loud for Tom Mentz in Max D. Score should be coming in for Tom Mentz in Max D.
We get
And the score 9.544. Your new leader is Tom Mentz in Max D. And we got one more competitor coming up in the Great Clip Skills Challenge. He's the 5-time World Finals champion, winning 2 World Championships at the World Finals just a week ago. And Ryan Anderson is ready to burn it down here in the Great Clip Skills Challenge for you fans. And with that rolling over, I don't know if he'll be able to win. Monster Jam fans, you decide if that wins. And 8.322 is the score, which means your Great Clip Skills Challenge winner is...
Pressure, pressure calls my name. I think it's time that I should.
Comment in Max D, taking on the Skills Challenge win here tonight in Chesterfield. Monster Jam fans, we'll be back with freestyle in just a moment. Now, Monster Jam fans, we're going to take a brief intermission here. We're going to come back in about 20-ish minutes. We'll be back. And we'll be back in about 10-15 minutes. And we'll be back for some more Monster Jam action. And we'll be back with the final competition. This is halftime. And Monster Jam fans, go get something to eat. We'll be back in just a little bit.
I'm in a sweet spot. I'm feeling good. The sun is shining. I knew it would. The world's a playground. I'm in the clouds. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm on the big stage. I got my crew. I'll get you moving. It's what I do. The party's starting. It's going down. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Just check it out. I'm gonna light it up. Yeah, I'm gonna light it up. Let me show you what it's all about. Check it out.
sings. You had your reasons, you had a few, but you know that I would go anywhere for you. 'Cause it ain't over until she sings. I just need to get it off my chest, yeah, more than you know, yeah, more than you know. You should know that, baby, you're the best, yeah, more than you know, yeah, more than you know. I just Your good intentions are sweet and pure, but they can never tame a fire like yours. No, it ain't over until she sings. Yeah. Right where you want it, down on my knees. You got me begging, pretty baby, set me free. 'Cause it ain't over until she sings. Come a little closer, let me taste your smile until the morning light. Ain't no going back the way you look tonight. I see it in your eyes. I just need to get it off my chest, yeah, more than you know, yeah, more than you know. You should know that, baby, you're the best, yeah, more than you know, 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 yeah, more than I just
I say I'm too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. I go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. At least that's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play, 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 and the haters gonna hate, 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 baby. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, 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 and the faker's gonna fake, 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 baby. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off, shake it off. I never miss a beat. I'm lightning on my feet, and that's what they don't see. That's what they don't see. I'm dancing on my own, dancing on my own. Make the moves up as I go, and that's what they don't know. That's what they don't know. But I keep cruising, can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play, 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 and the haters gonna hate, 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 baby. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, 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 and the faker's gonna fake, 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 baby. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. I shake it off, shake it off, shake it off.
to this sick beat.
My ex-man brought his new girlfriend. She's like, oh my god, but I'm just gonna shake. And to the fella over there with the hella good hair, won't you come on over, baby? We can shake, shake, shake. Yeah, 'cause the players gonna play, 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 and the haters gonna hate, haters gonna hate. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. I shake it off, I shake it off. Heartbreakers gonna break, 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 and the fakers gonna fake, 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 fake. I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. I shake it off, I shake it off. 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 Shake it off, I shake it off. I shake it off, I shake it off. You got to. I shake it off, I shake it off. I shake it off, I shake it off.
Reluctantly crouched at the starting line. Engines pumping and thumping in time. The green light flashes, the flags go up. Churning and burning, they yearn for the cup. They deftly maneuver and muscle for rank. Fuel burning fast on an empty tank. Reckless and wild, they pour through the turns. Their prowess is potent and secretly stern. As they speed through the finish, the flags go down. The fans get up and they get out of town. The arena is empty, except for one man still driving and striving as fast as he can. The sun has gone down and the moon has come up. And long ago somebody left with the cup. But he's driving and striving and hugging the turns and thinking of someone for whom he still burns. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all alone in a time of need. Because he's racing and pacing and plotting the course. He's fighting and biting and riding on his horse. He's going the distance. No trophy, no flowers, no flashbulbs, no wine. He's haunted by something he cannot define. Bowel-shaking earthquakes of doubt and remorse assail him, impale him with monster truck force. In his mind, he's still driving, still making the grade. She's hoping in time that her memories will fade. Cause he's racing and pacing and plotting the course. He's fighting and fighting and riding on his horse. The sun has gone down and the moon has come up. And long ago somebody left with the cup. But he's striving and driving and hugging the turns and thinking of someone for whom he still burns. Cause he's going the distance. He's going for speed. She's all alone in a time of need. Because he's racing and pacing and plotting the course. He's fighting and biting and riding on his horse. He's racing and pacing and plotting the course. He's fighting and biting and riding on his horse. He's going the distance. He's going for speed. He's going the distance.
Here we go. It's about time that we set it off. Here we go. Red lights, I could never stop. A dreamer with the fever to be scars bleed golden. My name's forever known. Blood, sweat, I'll break my bones till all my scars bleed golden. My name's forever known.
Monster Jam fans, we are back and it's time for freestyle.
Pressure, pressure calls my name. I think it's time that I should push it back and entertain.
Now here is the criteria you fans are going to be basing your scores off of. Drivers must complete 30 seconds to qualify for a score. You fans are looking for the use of all the obstacles, creativity, wow factor, and technical moves and combinations. Monster Jam fans, are you ready for the BKT Tires Freestyle Competition?
Fear with a smile, but I'll be the last one laughing. Try to take me down, no, it ain't never gonna happen, no.
Coming up first, we got Paul Jensen, Jurassic Attack. Less than 30 seconds remain. Monster Energy backflip. And he lands the Monster Energy backflip at the end of time. Monster Jam fans, it is your turn and your time to score.
We get some rules to follow.
And 8.654 is the first score of the night.
These and those. No one knows. We get these pills to swallow. How they stick in your.
Coming up next It's Vendetta, Mike Christensen. Trying to get the save, unable to. He had about 31 seconds remaining afterwards. Monster Jam fans, score now.
Pressure, pressure calls my name. I think it's time that I should push it back and entertain it. I measure, measure in my brain all of the times that I've been too afraid. It's time to change it. Time is a key, but the devil just keeps on knocking. I don't wanna stand at the door, you're the forgotten. Oh. Fear was a smile, but I'll be the last one laughing. Try to take me down, no, it ain't never gonna happen. Oh, oh, no, not today. Who let the dogs out?
Coming up next. Oh yeah, the score for Mike Christensen Vendetta 7.543, and coming up next, it's Monster Mutt Dalmatian Galaxy Lindsay Reed. Less than 30 seconds. And a backflip for Lindsay Reed. Can she save it? Almost. And she's going to set it back on all four BKT Towers. Monster Jam fans, what a run. Lindsay Reed, this is her second to last run, freestyle run in the Monster Mutt Dalmatian Galaxy truck before she goes back into Scooby-Doo. And what a run it was indeed. Get loud for Lindsay Reed, Monster Jam fans. Score now. And with a 9.545, your new leader, Monster Mutt Dalmatian Galaxy. Coming up next, Matt Pagliarulo, Jester. Less than 30 seconds remain. And that is going to be the end of the run for Jester. Monster Jam fans, score now. And the score for Jester at 8.954, still in the lead, Lindsay Reed, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And coming up next, Nick Pagliarulo, Kraken. Less than 30 seconds remain. Monster Energy backflip. Get loud for Kraken Nick Pagliarillo. Do you Monster Jam fans think that is enough to take the lead?
We get some rules to follow that endless, these and those. No one knows. We get these pills to swallow. How they stick in your throat. Tastes like gold.
The score for Kraken 8.876. Still in the lead. Monster Mutt Dalmatian Galaxy, Lindsay Reed. Coming up next, Brianna Mahan, Scooby Doo. Less than 30 seconds remain. Monster Energy backflip. Get loud for Brianna Mahan and Scooby Doo. Monster Jam fans, do you think that is enough for the lead? And a 9.235. Still in the lead is Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Monster Mutt Dalmatian Galaxy, Lindsay Reed.
We get these pills to swallow.
Coming up next, Bryce Kenny, Mohawk Warrior. Bryce Kenny, Mohawk Warrior. Bryce Kenny, Great Cliff Mohawk Warrior is going to try to take out that 9.5 lead that Lindsay Reed has currently in the BKT Tires Freestyle competition. And a premature ending to the run. Unfortunately, that means there will be no score rewarded for Bryce Kenny in Mohawk Warrior.
We get some rules to follow. That and this, these and those. No one knows. We get these pills to swallow. How they stick in your throat. Tastes like gold. Oh, what you do to me? No one.
Coming up next, we got Tristan England in Megalodon. And a Monster Energy backflip really early in the run. Can he get the save? And he gets the save. He's still got 90 seconds. He's got to fill a lot more time. Less than 30 seconds remain. Get loud for Megalodon Megalodon Tristan England. Let's see if that will be enough to take home the freestyle lead. Monster Jam fans, do you think that was enough for the lead? You tell me by scoring now.
I ain't gonna tell no lies, I ain't gonna apologize. You can see just where I stand, you know exactly who I am. Taking everything I want, don't believe me then just watch. Standing like the earth is mine, moving like I own this time. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now. Ain't backing down. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do.
With an 8.9 or with a 9.435, still in the lead is Lindsay Reed. But coming up here next, we got Todd LeDuc, the two-time World Finals champion in Monster Energy. And another premature ending to a run, giving him a 0, which means your leader still is Lindsay Reed in Monster Mutt Dalmatian Galaxy.
I ain't gonna tell no lies, I ain't gonna apologize. You can see just where I stand, you know exactly who I am. Taking everything I want, don't believe me then just watch. Standing like the earth is mine, moving like I own this time. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. I'm just doing what I do. Won't stop doing what I do. Can't stop me now.
Coming up next is the 14-time World Finals champion, driver Max D, Tom Mentz in Max D. Less than 30 seconds remain. Lining up for the Monster Energy backflip ramp. And Tom Mentz filling time, and what's he going for? He's lining up for the reverse backflip. Can he save it? He's pulling it up under the nose. Almost had it. Get loud for Tom Mentz in Max D. Almost doing the reverse flip. Maybe he'll try it again tomorrow. Monster Jam fans, make sure you score that run now.
Tell no lies, I ain't gonna apologize. You can see just where I stand, you know exactly who I am. Taking everything I want, don't believe me, then just watch. Standing like the earth is mine, moving like I own this time.
And the score for Tom Mentz in Max D is a 9.785. Your new leader, Tom Mentz. Max D fire. Max D. Coming up next is the five-time World Finals champion, Ryan Anderson in Son of a Digger. He's got less than 30 seconds remaining in a reverse sidewall. Monster Energy backflip. Get loud for Ryan Anderson in Son of a Digger as he burns it down just for you fans. Do you think that was enough for the lead? Score now.
Tell no lies, I ain't gonna apologize. You can see just where I stand, you know exactly who I am. Taking everything I want, don't believe me, then just watch. Standing like the earth is mine, moving like I own this time.
Monster Jam fans, the score for Ryan Anderson is a 9.895. Your new leader, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. But we got one more driver remaining, and it's the battle of the Andersons. It's one Anderson will take it home, either Adam or Ryan. And here comes the 6-time World Finals champion, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger.
On the day I was born, when the sun got around, and they gazed in wide wonder at the joy they had found. Then there spoke up, said, "Leave this one alone." She can tell right away that I was bad to the bone, bad to the bone, bad to the bone.
Monster Energy backflip ramp. Less than 30 seconds remain. Get loud for Adam Anderson and Gravedigger. Monster Jam fans, do you think that that was enough for the freestyle winner? Is Ryan Anderson gonna walk out of here another Monster Jam champion? Keep in mind, Monster Jam fans, that these aren't the only champions, but we will be back tomorrow for more Monster Jam action here in Chester, Pennsylvania. Adam Anderson still going just for you fans, but you fans should be scoring now. Get loud for Adam Anderson, Monster Jam fans. Make sure you score that last final round, final run. It's a 9.754, and up for third place. Your freestyle winner is...
You can see just where I stand. You know exactly who I am.
Ryan Anderson, in Son of a Digger. Monster Jam fans, get loud for Ryan Anderson, your freestyle winner. Monster Jam fans, thank you for attending Monster Jam. We will be back tomorrow night with more free stuff Monster Jam action. Day 2 of Chesterfield.